So we'll be picking up from where we left off on Tuesday, I think. I forget which layer we were at. Whether it was the first or the second. I also forget where I had my avatar, so I put it on the side again. Yeah, we may have just finished the second layer. I guess we'll see. Well, I mean, yeah, we'd have to have had a layer finished to... Yeah, I guess we only just got to do. I must have really dawdled. Oh yeah, we did get the laser drill, which is good. Ripped bag. I thought the ripped bag could be repaired. It can. Need a wood panel, 2 string. Do we even have a cutting tool? I forget what we have. I do remember the health panel is calling me fat somewhere. Yeah. I've never seen the Moodle call me fat before. Honestly, it's fine. Food gets harder to find later on, so... Do we have a knife? We have a fire starter. Okay, yeah, we do have a knife, so we should work on trying to get some string. I forget, is there a way to like pin recipes? But yeah, so if we get a couple string, so we need to get 2 rope to make string, and then wood panels not too hard to find. Foliage. Eat the fruit. Okay, I guess we're pretty full already. Glow plant here. I don't know that that one's worth trying to get to. We could use the drill, but... Where I don't... I see stone plant, glow plant. That, I think, is just a body. Square thing. Oh, that's an adhesive bandage, apparently. More stuff to hoard. Okay, we'd have to go over to there. Ow. Really? How is that inside of the drill? Items shouldn't be able to spawn inside of each other like that. That's kind of messed up. I don't even think I can destroy it because the drill is protecting it. Whatever. I think we just bruised ourselves, but that is kind of BS. Safety glasses. Sure, we'll put those on. Why not? Yeah, the world generation, I think, is still a bit of a work in progress sometimes. And we got 1 rope. I'm running out of space. That's because I'm hoarding too much, but you know. that's a mine. Circuit board, scrap. I don't think I have a piece of scrap. I guess I do have one I'm working on. Okay, well, it's not exactly what I meant to do, but whatever. I see that stupid shade crawler. He's gonna make this my problem, isn't he? Okay, we can make rope. We can make string. We're gonna have to unload the bag too. Well, we still need the wood panel too, don't we? Oh, don't bump me into the... I guess I'll just go down here. I'm gonna wind up stabbing myself on the barbed wire. Stupid ground quakes. Let me just see. Okay, I do need that piece of rope that got dropped up there. Now we need to find some wood panels somewhere. I have way too much stuff. Yeah, I have a mini laser drill, which is pretty useful. Okay, we need to destroy this geyser. And of course it's this bloom algae. Yay. No, I'm soaked. I also don't like the rock like appearing inside of ladders. That seems kind of silly to me, but... Yes, I get it. You're too moist. And you're tired. I know. I guess we'll just crawl into a little hole and take a nap. I just am worried about being this wet and trying to sleep, but... We're also thirsty. I think I have some clean water. That one's empty. A booze. That's not exactly water. Oh, we have some juice. Well, that'll have to do, I guess. Don't forget... Oh yeah, I have the sleeping bag, too. Which would probably help. Yeah, we're fine with the sleeping bag. Yeah, I know. I slept on rocks. Doesn't the sleeping bag help with that? I guess not. I guess we'll just... I hate all these traps. I don't think I have any way to open that. That mixture is also not going to be super useful. Ah, wood. That's what we needed. Wood panel. Okay. Right. I just need to get... Do I just... No, I have it unfavorited. I just need to empty this bag out. Okay. Okay. And we put it on automatically. All right. I'm assuming it can hold the same amount of weight or more now that it's repaired. Item blocked by wall. Come on. Sometimes that gets very annoying. Yeah, I know you're thirsty. One thing at a time, please. Okay, the scrap metal I don't even think I had in my bag, so it's fine. Okay. We should have enough wood here and stuff to start a fire, so we can work on purifying some water. Okay, clear search. Yeah, we can make a campfire here. Lemonade jar. We can leave the laser drill here. Well, maybe. I don't know how far water's gonna be. I can't exactly go back up the way I came. I may actually need that. Yeah, I know. You're too hot. You're standing right next to a campfire. Another stupid trap. Guys, I think this place is dangerous. Is there water down here? No. Oh, that's a shade crawler down there hiding out. This guy didn't have anything on him. There's only water around when you don't need it in this game. I swear to God. There's a geyser here. What are the odds that it'll give me something useful? Oh, it is actually just groundwater. Okay. I just need to be careful that it's not going to push me off the cliff. I got some. Yes, you do need this much on you for later. Probably. Or you'll wind up falling and dying and it won't really have mattered. But, you know. This is like the most inefficient way to collect water possible. I mean, it must be puddling up down here somewhere, but I'm not going to be able to get back up if I go down there. Okay. We got 750 mils, which should be enough. Oh, come on. Could you not? Okay, we are doing this then. Thanks, water. And into the barbed wire too, aren't we? Oh, and a trap. This is going so well, guys. I don't even know what I stuck my hand into. Why am I bleeding everywhere now? Because I'm stuck on the barbed wire fence in the water. Could I go somewhere other than in the barbed wire? Okay. The loom algae just screwed me over. Okay, and I'm dead. I don't think it's possible to rip yourself that much on barbed wire, for the record. Well, I guess I could have finished my run on Tuesday. Be floating on top of the loom algae, it kept like moving me over the barbed wire fence. So it just like ripped open every body part in a ridiculous amount. Okay, well. Let's not talk about that ever again. You're excited. Well, I'm not. You're an idiot if you're excited. You're in for a bad time. Probably. Oh, come on. No. Honestly. We need a stick. And of course, we're not going to get a stick. We're going to get a shitload of panels. There we go. Yes, item blocked by wall. I swear I see that too often in this game. Okay, we're doing fine on food, so we don't need to open that, use that yet. Work on getting a decent piece of scrap metal. That's clay, not scrap metal. don't know. I guess we'll make the rye flour. I don't know if rye flour is any more compact than the rye bulb. Oh, some iced tea. Trap. Yes, they are dead. Hydreed. You know, I should be smart about this and just put a block down so I don't fall and kill myself. Alginate dressing. Antidepressants. My trash bag is full with animal flesh. Really, how big is this? 0.8? Okay. I don't know why the alginate dressing is so big. And I dropped my dressing because I ate something. Okay. Mouth is a very inconvenient storage spot, I must say. Some kind of drug. Well, then. Thanks for the self-care. Never enough storage in this game, it seems. Yeah, okay, we'll just start stashing stuff. Okay, yeah, there's a piece of foliage here. We're gonna want that because we have foliage bags. I really need to memorize the recipes in this a little bit better. 2 canvas and a rope. So we have the rope, so we need canvas. Ow. Losing my life juice. That's not exactly how I would phrase that, but okay. All right, have a good one, Snowy. I guess I landed on that mine hard enough to break it. Oh, bucket of chicken. Okay. Well, we're doing good on food anyways. Let's see. I mean, the alginate dressing did have some antibiotic on it, but we'll put on a little bit more. On an earthquake. Because of course there's an earthquake. Okay. That's gonna be a pain to get to. There's also a trader over there. I need plant. Yeah, you're hot. Let's go flop around in the water like an incompetent fish for a little bit then. Are we better now? I hear something stomping around. I don't know how concerned I should be about that. Do shade crawlers make footstep noises? There's not really anything else out here though, right? I guess we're tired. And we're tired, so maybe... Well, we could maybe knock out a couple more blocks and then take a nap, I guess. Clay, I think, is an okay sleeping surface, yeah. And we can have chicken in the morning. Because for some reason they teleported KFC here. Although it says we're not hungry. We might need some water. I don't know. I guess we're doing alright. Scrap metal. Good luck on your quest for a charging cable, Aqua. this. Should probably put a more glove disinfectant on our arm. I think we're all right, but sometimes it doesn't tell you you have an infection. I don't know if stone plant drops fiber. I'm not sure I can get up there in any case. I realize now that I keep calling it fiber even though they call it foliage. I must be thinking of a different game where they call it fiber. Yeah, stone plant just drops the fruit. I need one more plant. Canvas, there. I don't think I have the rope on me, but I should be able to make a bag now. Now I just have to get back to my hoard, which is the problem with having a hoard in this game. It works much better if you carry your shit with you. There we go. Parkour for the win. Foliage bag. The chicken's just gonna be too big to fit in any bag, I think. Okay. What should I be trying to do next? Probably knife. Need rope and a wood cube, which means need chem fluid and more plant fiber. And I don't have a container for chem fluid. Now I do have an iced tea bottle. Okay, I could probably put my chem fluid in that then. Why do we have that as an opiate? Oh, that's interesting. We don't know what the drug is, but we can use the opiate inside of it. Okay, so it must be a mind wipe. If I think that's one of the... It's either that or it's just like a straight opiate, I guess. But I think you don't need a high intelligence to identify opiates. Let me think here. All right. Okay. So we need more plants. We need some wood. We need a wood cube, right, for this? Yeah. What am I trying to do? Make chem fluid. You're covered in water. Yes, this is what happens when I leave you standing in a puddle. Sorry. And now we're cold. I guess we could use more resistance, or which one gives us both? Plank gives both. Okay. I'm planking on nothing. Okay, well, we just need... I don't know if it's wood scraps or whatever. Wood pieces combined to make a wooden cube, so... Need one more wood scrap, because it gave us a stick. We could swap sticks, though. That stick's in better shape than my stick. Now it's giving me nothing but sticks. I have serious questions about the RNG in this game. There are 3 pieces of wood scrap here. Why can you not see them? Oh, because that one's a panel. Okay, fair enough. I'm the idiot. There we go. Can we make our wood cube now? Thank you. So now we just need rope. What is this? Flour. Okay. What? Oh, did that shade crawler trigger that trap? Okay. I see that shade crawler down there. He's just waiting to bite me. I see you, you little shit. Come here. Okay, this is gravel, so this can be easy to dig through. Yay, fruit. Okay, then there's a glow plant down there. I need to stop hoarding things. How heavy is the stiff carcass? 0.25. Nah, I'm probably fine. A geyser. Okay, rope, knife. Then we can make many things. Okay. Okay, I don't want the knife in my hand. I want that in a bag. Otherwise, I'm just gonna smash it on a bunch of rocks and break it. And then I'll be sad. Okay. I guess we're dirty, so we should try and... Well, now we got our chicken wet, but I don't think the game actually cares. Yeah, okay. So we have the knife. Probably would like another bag, but it's not necessarily necessary. We could convert one of our bags to a sling bag. Although the last time I did that, I just immediately found a better backpack and then had to throw it away. I didn't know you could make batteries, though you have to be very smart for that. fire starter would be good. So that we need 2 sticks of rope and some plants. So we need more rope. But I guess I'm not actually close enough to pick the medical crate. Let's see. Oh, well, if we're lucky, this earthquake will bust some of this open and maybe we can get to it. Really? I just love earthquakes. Could I not be, like, right on top of the trap? Okay, we just bruised. Goddamn earthquakes. I'm just lucky it was a very benign trap, honestly. And I dropped my chicken. But we can get in here to these boxes, so maybe it'll have been worth it. Wound glue. So super glue with antibiotics, nice. You can actually become allergic to the chemicals in super glue, which is why you should wear gloves when you use it. Which is why it's also a little funny that there are medical applications of super glue. Come on, this one is just touchy. It's somewhere around here. There. A holiday hat. Ho, 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 I guess. Is that the only thing in there? Does this do anything for me? I guess it does give my head some protection and some insulation. Or I could rip it into 2 bandages. Well, we'll keep that in mind, but I think it covers my eyes, though. I'm not sure how I can see with this thing on. Okay, I should be able to make more rope then. Yes. I must only have 1 rope. I need 1 more to make string. I'm pretty sure my arm's not infected then. I don't know, my eyes are maybe out from under the hat. I don't know. The Santa hat's kind of a ridiculous item, to be honest. I'm just gonna chug this soda. And then we have another container. We're already tired again. Scrap. I guess we did use our scrap metal piece, so we should maybe try and build another one. Though I don't know what we would really need it for. I mean, I think my eyes are... Some of my eye is uncovered. I can't really tell. Everything's so pixelated, it's kind of hard to see. Well, there goes that glow plant fruit. Oh, well, I'm lucky it does not have collision then. That could have ruined my day. Imagine getting killed by a piece of plant falling and hitting you in the head. Rope, string, and then I need 2 sticks, right? I only have 1 on me. Biochem fluid. We're energized and drowsy. That makes sense. Okay. This is gravel, although I'm probably gonna drop stuff if I try and sleep here. Where did I put that scrap metal piece? Yeah. Okay, we'll just take a nap, I guess. Got my chicken. It's my emotional support chicken. Why does the bucket of chicken not expire, but the canned foods do? I still have the dog food, right? Okay, so now we need stick. Oh, that's maybe not a good place to go down anyways. There's a life pod here and a medical crate. Actually, do I have what I need for tweezers? Those aren't under medicine, they're under tools, aren't they? No? I need a scrap panel, which I can probably make. Scrap panel. Oh, I need to make a cube first. My pieces. I suppose I put a piece down, so my scrap metal's not at a high enough level for that. Ugh. And I put another piece down. I love it when I do that. I kind of feel like place needs to be a different button than just left click, but what do I know? The piece is right there. What do you mean it's blocked? There we go. Make a cube. Make some panels. Then we can make some really crummy tweezers, which apparently made our brain grow bigger. What else can we make? What? Yeah, we can make a dressing out of our Santa hat. I don't know that I want to do that. I gonna have room for that? That's a chest tube, I think. Let's make some canvas. Let's make like a dressing out of the canvas anyways. So we're a little prepared. Really? I knew that was gonna happen. Let's not step into glass. Hey, I was standing there and the glass spawned underneath my foot, for the record. I did not step in it that time. And of course that shard fell inside. Chicken strips and waffle fries in the air fryer. That sounds good. Blueprint. What did we learn? Sling bag. I already knew that one, but okay. Pemmican, I will take. Medical gauze. How is that different from... Decent at slowing bleeding and reducing pain. Okay, so it's just a type of dressing. Written note. To anyone who finds this, I can and will control you. Okay, so this is just telling you if you spend too long, they will get you in trouble. I suppose if you're unchipped, maybe you don't have a layer time limit. I wonder. But then you lose a lot of the UI. I guess we'll use the shower. Turn the heater off because we're overheating. My bags are not big enough, I must say. I suppose I had the wound glue too, but it's fine to hang on to that. Okay, so there is wood there. I don't get why our life pod has a door, but none of the other ones do. Oh, we got a plastic chunk. I was kind of hoping for more than that, but fine. I need one more stick, so naturally you're not going to give me any sticks now. You're just going to give me panels. I suppose now I'll have enough to make sandals. Oh, come on. What is the RNG drop on this wood? This is becoming ridiculous. A stick! Finally! I should be able to make the fire starter now, right? What am I missing? I thought I had a stick in my bag. Did it break somehow, or I used it? I guess I must have used up the stick I had. Lovely. I need a rope and a piece of foliage, of course. Now I'm back to needing plants. And I went down the wrong side of this concrete wall. I think I can go around down here, probably. Except for this stupid piece of gravel. Living in a two-dimensional world must be incredibly inconvenient. Although I guess you wouldn't realize it because you couldn't really perceive it. We will put some Orgel plant juice on our foot so that we don't die from an infected foot. Rope. Now I still need one more piece of plant. Now I can make a fire starter. Finally. What's in here? Alcohol. Not very much of it, but I could probably make a sterilized dressing. Yeah, I can. Not that I can fit it in my bag, but I have it. I don't get why the sterilized dressings are so heavy. I guess if I drink some of my water, I can probably fit it in here. Okay. Bread. Okay. Painkillers. I guess I don't really need the bread, but what's gonna be in this food box? A huge water jug. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. If I refill that bottle, I'm probably not gonna be able to fit it in my trash bag. I assume this is gonna be very heavy to haul around, but I guess we have the open hand for now. Surprise, surprise, I'm hoarding again. Emergency light. Antibiotics. Well, we want the antibiotics for sure. I think because we have the lantern, the emergency light isn't super useful. That one can't be recharged either. Off-brand stimulant. Unrefined hard drug. Overdose and crash is extremely debilitating. Yeah. That would be drugs for you. I don't even know what I'm trying to do now. I have a fire starter. I guess I should just be grabbing things I think are going to be useful. Unfortunately, I find everything I find is useful, so I take everything with me. No, there's a trap down there. And a puddle next to it. This is not a great spot. There we go. Another trap there. You're too weighed down. Yep. Get used to it, bud. It's gonna be the story of your life. Okay, there's a trap in the water there. Shoot. Yeah, I guess there we got around it. Bunch more crates. More stuff I can pack rat. Lovely. I don't know if that's like a defibrillator or what. I don't have room for it. I'm telling it's 12. Oh, that might be one of those like medical resuscitators or something. It sucks being stupid. Usually stupid people don't know they're stupid, but this game makes sure to tell you that you're stupid. Ooh, a wrench. And a spider. Not that I have a room for the wrench. You dumb spider. I'm Slimpy. Yep. Sounds about right. Not really great places to sleep. Here's probably fine. Try and make a little trap so our stuff doesn't roll into that pressure mine or whatever it is. Have some water. We have tons of water. Earthquake. Lovely. It's gonna throw me into this mine, or I'm gonna lose my chicken or my water. Oh, the earthquake actually destroyed the mine. It was useful for once. Are we done shaking? Thank you. Oh, that's a geyser. Ouch. Am I glitched? I don't think I broke anything. Well, this is a problem. Where? I can't even tell what is where. Okay, well, I'll have to grab this stuff after, but what is my... There we go. I don't know. I was like folded or something weird there. No, my chicken. Okay. Three. Wrench is pretty heavy. And I suppose now my water jug got loom algae mixed in. Yeah. Oh well. It's nice while we had it, but it was kind of heavy anyways. Not being able to seal containers is one of my big gripes about this game currently. IV bag, lovely. A cardboard box. Oh, a backpack. Let's put our wrench in our bag. Chicken won't fit in our backpack. What is this? This is just like storage? Okay. I can't put my chicken in it. Max weight item 2. Okay, the bucket of chicken is just insanely large. Let me see. Do I have 2 fire starters? How the heck did I manage? No, it's just bugging out and not opening the other bag. Sometimes. Okay. I was like, there's no way I made 2 of those by mistake. Come on. Carve ourselves a little path down. Here. Another shade crawler down there. Toolbox. Nothing in it though. Well, I guess we'll just go on to the next area then. Deeper gravel lands. Alrighty. You really don't need to leave stuff behind. It's fine. Stop complaining. I guess the bread's gonna spoil first. We finish the dog food, right? Oh, I guess that's just a syringe of fentanyl. Okay. yes, they're not breathing. I think we went over that already, but water. Have I mentioned I hate you, Lou Algae? Stupid ass geyser. Okay. Some kind of medicine. It's the same thing, we couldn't tell what it was before. And I may have room for it now, though, because we did find a backpack. Intelligence 12 to be able to use it, though. XB, this bag weighs 80 pounds. Can we leave something behind? No, now hold this in your mouth. Listen, dragons hoard things. It's part of my culture. I can't help it. I probably could help it, but I don't want to. Because you know what happens? Okay, we'll leave something behind. Immediately, you know, gets injured in such a way that you need the item you just left behind. I've had that happen so many times that I'm like, I don't want to leave shit behind anymore. Ah yes, face down, ass up in the geyser. Love that. I fell through a puddle of water. I don't quite know how that works. Am I done falling now? Holy crap. Painkillers probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I know I have more bandages on me somewhere, don't I? Yeah. Although bleeding's almost stopped. I guess we can also take a dose of the antibiotics, because sure we're doing great. Okay, internal bleeding. Big surprise there. I thought my chicken fell down with me. It's up there. Falls and nearly dies. Where's my chicken? I may not have my priorities straight here. Okay, we should probably get out of this water if you're feeling cold. Dare I break into this and step in broken glass? I also don't know how badly I'm bleeding internally. Could this water stop fucking with me? Okay. I guess we'll also just do a shower too. Really shouldn't have any issues with infection now. A blueprint. Yay, I learned the recipe for fat. Which I think I already knew, but... And 2 cans of soda. Well, have one of those. That'll make you feel happier anyways. Did you drink it? Okay. Okay, how tired are we? Not nearly enough to sleep. Okay. You need a checkup. Do you? I can't imagine why you would say that. Well, I feel like blood coming out of your body is maybe more important than food, but food is pretty important. I guess water dripped off of us, and now this can is full of dirty water. We're just gonna dump that out so I don't accidentally drink that somehow. Okay, we'll take that other soda with us. Really need the cardboard box, but it has a nice trade value is the thing. Go get our chicken. There's still water dripping down here. You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Our vision's still a little blurred, but I think we're okay. I don't think any glass fell down there, but I am kind of worried about that. No. Well, that was quite the tumble. I'm surprised we're okay. I am curious though. I fell into water and then like through it. So like I don't know how that worked. Like I assume there was a lake. I should have simply stopped falling when I landed in that. Let's see. Oh, I keep forgetting I have the wound glue too. I really should put all my first aid shit in one spot. That would be smart. I wonder if I can use the chest drain without being smart enough to know what it is. Okay, and I can't actually fit everything in there. Although I do have the wrench in there, which isn't a medical... Well, it's can be used as a medical thing, but... okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, originally I got caught up in like some geyser water, but like it seemed like I hit an awful lot of things on the way down without stopping. I don't know. Concerned how warm we're feeling, but it doesn't say we have an infection, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but you know. Do you want to make another dressing? Okay, I guess I could make it sterilized using my wound glue, but that's going to make it way more, so we'll just wait for now. aqua apples aren't like super duper great for you, so make some rope. Another geyser, lovely. Oh, look, it's that water that kills you if you drink it. Seems radioactive. Okay. Why is this chest being so persnickety? Another sterilized dressing. Okay. Oh yeah, that's never happened. Never accidentally drank that. It does help if you have the settings on where you get the expanded tooltips all the time. Because otherwise it doesn't say anything about being radioactive. Well, we're in a good mood, I guess. What is that? A wet pizza slice. Okay. You feel drowsy. Okay. I would like to get somewhere decent to sleep. Okay, I guess we'll just go down here and sleep then. Groundwater. Hot sauce, anti-venom, and dirty water. That's quite the mix. It keeps giving me the same thing. Oh, there's a survivor over there. Not sure I'm gonna be able to make it there. Not really great spot to nap. And I'm not going to be able to get to there, so... Oh, here we go again. Right into the barbed wire. I love it here. I guess we're just gonna have to sleep on this bad ground. And take some more antibiotics and take a nap. You dropped something. Bad sleep. Really? Can't imagine why. I don't know where our cardboard box wound up. It fell on this mine. Oh yeah, super comfy spot to sleep. On the rocks. Yeah, I don't know where that wound up. I guess it's lost. Could we stop with the geysers? Thanks. Makeshift LRD. Well, I guess it didn't do them much good, did it? Come on. You can fit through there. There we go. Oh, lovely. Bugs. I love that it gives you a consciousness penalty for bad sleep. Okay, let's see what's in this one. Wooden digging tool. I mean, I guess I have a hand for it now. All my dude ever does is complain about how much he's carrying. Fill up our water bottle here. And I guess we'll have to keep it in our mouth for now. Am I gonna be able to... There we go. Sometimes just platforming around in this is a challenge. Oh, there we go. A bear trap. Shade crawler down there. Another geyser. More shade crawlers. There's a lot of shade crawlers around here. Oh, you think I was stuck in like a bear trap? Maybe. I couldn't really tell what was happening. There's some kind of trap down there. I see a red light. Okay. Hopefully I don't land on the barbed wire. There we go. Don't touch the pokey part. Yeah. You would think that would be obvious. AD. Lovely. Not super helpful, honestly. Well, I'm not about to put the bucket down. It's my chicken. Learned recipe for blood bag. It seems like you remember recipes between runs. Or maybe I just get them and I'm like, I didn't know that I knew how to make that before. I don't know. A lighter. Well, that's gonna be a lot. It has 100 uses. Okay, that's gonna be a lot better than the fire starter, and it weighs a lot less. So I guess we'll just dump the fire starter. Okay. I guess we should just continue. We're nowhere near being tired. Well, how much time do we have? We do have quite a bit of time. Maybe we'll just accelerate time till we're sleepy and sleepier. Although I'm not going to get tired very fast just sitting here, so I should be doing some workouts. Yeah, we'll just blank, I guess. Do some push-ups. Turn the cooling on a bit, I guess. Now we're tired. Okay. Sleep. bottle actually fit in that bag? Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave the AED here. On to layer 3. Okay, now we're here. No touchy the cactuses. I mean, I guess the rag might be useful to dry off. I don't know. I have not figured out whether the mushrooms are safe to eat or not. I've never been desperate enough to find out. Yeah, it is just gonna be hot here. I don't know what to tell you. Do not eat the mushrooms? Okay. I'm like, this game is usually quite explicit about things. So like when it's like, you don't know, I'm like, well, that probably means it's gonna kill you. They're not the fun kind of mushrooms then, I take it. Okay, recharging station. Although I don't have anything with batteries, do I? I do not. There's gonna be a huge oil puddle at the bottom of this. Let's see, iced tea and fentanyl combined together. That doesn't seem like a good thing to be drinking. Plastic dressing and vasodepressant. Okay. How am I doing for dressings? We have a sterilized one. Guess we can maybe dump that rope. I don't know. That's 1 unit of weight. I do have like these empty soda cans too that aren't being super helpful. There's actually water there. That's unusual. Okay. A little bit of unfiltered water isn't going to be too terrible for us. Honestly, we should probably just drench ourselves in water. Yeah, I did drop that drinking. Oh well. I thought about that before I drank, and then I forgot about it again. Ringer's solution and oil. I don't know if I can get... This looks too thin to climb up. I haven't been able to really visit any traders this run, but whatever. What's in this one? Yogurt, energy drink, mind wipe, and soup. Oh, well. That would be a very bad mystery thing to drink. If I open this, I'm gonna fall, so I should probably try and get over here. Although whatever's in here is gonna fall, so... Chips and heroin. Well, I'll eat the potato chips. Antibiotics. Oil. Okay. Oh, there's a turret down there. Shoot. Well, that's a very bad way to go then. As I walk right into a trap. I love that for me. Have a wrench somewhere. Or is this just broken? Don't tell me this stupid thing resets. Okay. Well, we're gonna need to... I need a splint, yeah, but a splint... I think we need... wood panels, scrap tubes, nails... It's gonna be an ordeal. There's wood up there. Is the paper doll mirrored or... No, no, it's not. Okay, so I need to switch to my left hand. Convenient that that drops scrap. Okay, we should kind of just wash here. Your arm is a little bit more than scratched up, but yeah, it's not in great shape. Probably take antibiotics, take some painkillers. Let's try and get pieces of wood we need here. Okay, we need 3 wood panels, nails. Night, Darko. I think I can turn wood scrap into a cube and then into panels. Yeah. Scrap cube. We can turn that. Do we need tubes? 2 scrap tubes and nails, so we probably don't actually have enough scrap metal. But tubes. What are we turning into the nails? Oh, we need a scrap tube. Oh, wait. Okay. So we need another piece of scrap metal, which I guess we're gonna have to smash up some steel tiles for that. This would be easier to get across if it wasn't dripping, but okay. Now we do have a piece of scrap here from that trap. I should have just taken that with me, I guess. Scrap cube, scrap nails, splint. Okay, so now it's only going to take 10 minutes to heal. Okay. We could make a campfire, although considering we're hot, that's probably not a good idea. We'll eat some chicken, I guess, because we're hungry. And our immunity is doing pretty good because we took some antibiotics. We're just a little warm, which is what it is at this point. There's some water here, though. Although it has a body in it, but, you know. I don't know how we're doing on pain. I mean, I guess we're alright. This oil is filling up, though, and is going to be a problem if we don't get out of here. Yes, we've been over this. You did hurt your arm. Shoot, the turret was that way. Oh, and this is filled with oil as well. Yeah, I saw the turret before, but yeah, I almost did forget about it again. A thing of bleach, which, you know. And I walk right into another trap. I'm doing so good at looking at where I'm going. How is a bear trap set up on a vertical? Fine. Yes, technically I slid. This trap is floating in the air. Okay. And we're sleepy and thirsty. I guess we will drink some of our unpurified water. What is this? It's unpurified water because it's all we have at the moment. Oh, shoot. Another turret. I can't tell which way it's looking either. And I also can't seem to get back up this way. Okay. Yes, you feel drowsy. I think we have covered this. I guess this is gonna have to be an okay spot to sleep. Okay, my arm's still busted. We really do like catnap. Time doesn't seem to pass very fast. Okay, we're thirsty and hungry. Eat some of our chicken. Maybe we'll just eat all of our chicken, I guess. An empty chicken bucket. Yippee. We're very hot. Not a huge surprise. Granite. Well, the sand will be easy to dig through. Oh, shoot. I hate the giant spiders. Oh, and it saw me. Of course it did. Fuck off. God damn. Hunting spiders are the worst. Ow. We do appear to be bleeding. That is not good. I think, was that the sound weapons? Or I don't even know. We're deaf now, apparently. Oh. Oh, it's the turret. I didn't even see it. And I've, like, fallen into a bear trap or something. Why is there a bear trap under the water? I'm, like, stuck here. Oh, and now there's an earthquake. You know, this is just going so well. Okay, we have tweezers somewhere. Okay. There are glass shards down there, so that's just perfect. Okay, let's switch this to cold. Holy crap. Ooh, an ice pack. I mean, that's always good. Blueprint. We learned how to make cereal. Okay. Water. Big water jug. That's actually great. Okay, we're puking up a little bit of blood for some reason. Or just vomiting up dinner. Okay. Okay, we should just use the shower. Because we're probably gonna get infected. Although I think we still have some antibiotics. Yeah, we should take that. Take some painkillers. That'll make you happy. Oh. Well, bone welding tool. Well, okay. Although apparently that can cause some skin damage or something. Causes damage to the limb in the process. That doesn't sound great. Okay, well, the ice pack we definitely want to take with us. I'm so much lighter now that I have, like, used up all my bandages and medical supplies. Okay, we should probably just dump out this groundwater and fill it with this giant jug of safe water. And we're hungry. Well, you know, you just puked up dinner, so I don't know what to tell you. We're actually getting kind of low on food. Do you have some pemmican? Okay, I don't know why that pot isn't draining. I guess it's a double pod. And this is the one with the pump. Really? I thought I got rid of all the glass. I am just loving this. didn't see any glass there. Like, what the fuck? Another blueprint that taught us antiseptic, which I do know I knew how to make that one. Fanny pack, some more storage. Okay. A note. See evil creature, orange evil creature. Okay. Yeah, I don't like the big orange spiders either. Somehow oil got in our giant water jug. I love that. Well, at least we do have some water here. How are we doing on energy? Alright, I think we're just gonna have to move on here. Guess I'll just leave the chicken bucket behind. Orange juice. I guess we don't like the flavor of oranges. A bottle of bleach and a medium battery. I guess I'll take the battery. Bleach. Let me just check. We can make some sterilized dressings with it. Since we used them all up somehow. Okay. Somehow we made it to the end of the level. I have no idea how we used up all of our bandages. It's a mystery. IV bag. I guess I'll take it with me. I don't know. Let's see what can go horribly wrong next. bricks are a bad sleeping surface. Who knew? So pop fruit are produce. Are they safe to eat or not? May randomly help or intensify radiation sickness. Well, that doesn't seem like a great thing to be eating. Oh, and now we're sleepy. Well, let us attempt to get into this pod without mangling ourselves horribly. Again. Blueprint. Clotting mush. Bicycle helmet. I'm certainly accident prone and could use that. And apple juice. Okay, well, we'll just leave that here for now, I guess. Set this to cold. Okay. And I guess we will sleep. Definitely need the helmet. You know, I might need more than just a helmet. I need, like, the bomb suits that the bomb squad has. I guess I don't know. Does the apple juice not count as food? I don't know. I do need to... Ice pack, sterilized dressing, string. I need to, like, have it in a bag or it's gonna get all contaminated. Well, that container's empty. There, now I can put it in my backpack. I guess I'll just bring the IV bag with me. I don't know that it's gonna be all that useful. My paw looks all swollen, so we have an infection is what you're telling me, probably. Well, we haven't used the shower in here yet, so that'll help some. I guess we need to see if we can get some rose quartz to check for infection. I mean, our immunity is okay. I could take more antibiotics, but there is no infection symbol, so I don't know for sure. But it doesn't always tell you until it's gotten more advanced. There's no good way down from here. Shoot. At least I don't think there's a good way down from there. I don't know that I can make it back up all that easily either, but... we have an ice pack, actually, don't we? Try and keep our temperature a little lower anyways. that drinking saline is the best idea, but... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, trying to dig and go under to the right here. Without overheating in the process would be ideal. There's at least some ground here. I'm assuming Toxy Rock is toxic, but you know, maybe that's too obvious. Okay, we're basically out of food now, so that's great. Good thing I had my helmet on, huh? Fucking stalagmite. Foot's not in great shape. I don't have a warm fuzzy feeling about it. Put some antibiotic on it since we have a glow plant here. But it might just be that the skin hasn't fully regrown on it too. It's only at 17%. Hellas, a dry purple herb with especially spicy taste, helps against sickness, helps hearing loss, may lessen internal bleeding, has a tendency to increase body temperature. Well, that's not ideal. Pop skin, satiates thirst, may affect brain function. Can also be used as a makeshift bandage. Well, we should maybe save it as a bandage, I guess. But, okay. We can use our ice pack again. It's recharged. Ice our foot a little bit. That may or may not help. We're dirty, but I don't know anything about other than that. There is a little water there. I don't know that it's worth getting, because then it's gonna... I have to dig it out, and then it's gonna push me off this cliff, so... Toxy Rock is radioactive, okay. Well, then just being near it would be bad. The radiation's 0 right now, so... I guess we're gonna have to jump to that sand vine. Damn turret. Couldn't even see it was there. I just love this layer. It's even worse than all the previous ones. Let me see. Yeah, that foot is infected. Do I still have some antibiotics left? Should take it. It's also why I'm taking forever to fucking heal. Arm isn't infected though. My head looks all swollen? Well, that's because you hit it. Oh, I have a head infection. That's really not great. Well, there's some glow plant down there. I guess when the stalagmite hit me in the head, I must have gotten a cut. Apple juice and oil. I think that might have been something I was carrying at some point, was the partial carton of apple juice. No, I put that in my bag, so I still have that. Dude, what on you is not scratched up right now, I must say. A metal pitchfork and wound glue. Well, I will gladly take the wound glue. I guess I'll use the metal pitchfork. It's better than my hands. Although that badly messed up my hand is. Something to cool you off would be nice. Yeah. I don't know, does icing an infection help it or make it worse? I have no idea. A food box. That's tempting. Is there a bomb over here or something? Nice backpack. I already have a backpack though. Small backpack. Yeah, it's the same one I've got now. Yes, you have an infection. You've already told me this. Animal flesh. Well, at this point, I'll take it. Energy drink is mixed with oil, so that's useless. But there's an oil bottle down here. What is... Oh, an old rag. Okay, I'm like, what is down there? Granite's gonna be really hard to dig through. Might be able to get over here somewhere. Well, the Toxie Rock makes this also somewhat difficult. Oh, and we're sleepy, of course. And we're hot. Sandstone's gonna be really uncomfortable to sleep on, but I don't know that here will be any better. This is mediocre, better than bad, I guess. Guess we need to sleep, so we'll have to see how our infections are doing once we wake up. Probably take more antibiotics. Actually, infection is gone. Well, that's good. We can use the ice pack a little bit. Well, I don't like that our foot is still red. It says infection's gone, so I'm gonna have to go shotgun shells. Shotgun would be nice. Can I not make it through here? What the hell was that? Scared the crap out of me. It didn't hit me, I guess. So there's landmine or something down there something fell on? Not knowing all of the things that can happen makes this area much more concerning. Why do all the dead people have boxes of shotgun ammo but no shotguns? Coffee. I probably shouldn't drink that. Water. I'm still at 50% dirt. Okay, there we go. You're wet, but you're cool. What is a sound cannon? Oh. Well, I hate that. Oh, and spent radioactive fuel. This doesn't seem like an ideal place to be. Okay, I can't get anywhere near that. Shoot. Well, guess we're going a different direction. And we're hungry. I have no food right now, I don't think. Yeah, I'm out. Well, that's rather rude. That is a landmine, okay. And that is a turret. Shit, how am I supposed to get through here? That's gonna be a problem. I guess I can try and dig through the sandstone. Oh, I should just carefully. So helpful. If I drop fast enough and then grab onto the vine, it hopefully won't have time to lock onto me, I guess. I didn't grab onto the vine, but otherwise that went relatively okay. Well, that and landing near the spent fuel is not great. Okay, well, I only took one gray of radiation. A soda bottle, except it's filled with oil. Or no, it's just sitting in oil? I don't... Let me see here. No, it has oil in it. Okay, well that's not useful then. I don't know, when I held it, it said oil. Yeah, it's 984 mils of... It's 839 mils of soda and 146 mils of oil. Water. Yeah. Well, aren't you the food critic? Antidepressants, opium, mind wipe, yogurt, and cereal. Ah, well, the breakfast of champions. Or at least they'll think they're champions as they're dying from an opium overdose. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to run past that. I don't know where the sound cannon was, but I wasn't in the direct line of sight. Where the hell was it? Verderer? What is that? Is that like a type of rock or pop? I have no idea where that sound cannon is. I cannot see it. Oh, is this it, maybe? Yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Unless they can only fire once. They can only go off once. Okay. Cactus fruit it is, I guess. What is this, peak? Well, I'm glad you're bored instead of dead. You know, does putting glow plant fruit juice on you actually cool you down a little bit? I guess that makes sense. I wish it would clean off the dirt. Let's see, lemonade and nothing else. How incredibly suspicious. Because it's next to radiation, that's why. Man, that's annoying. I should rest my head soon. What does that mean? You're getting tired? That's a very strange way to say that. Turret. I guess here is a place to sleep. I still have some rye flour on me. I guess I could make some bread if I made a campfire. So I'm not like completely out of food then. Although I think I do need... Do I need wood for a campfire? I don't think... Any flammable item. Okay. I think the dried bushes are flammable. There was a turret somewhere I saw before going to sleep. That's there. Those don't count as flammable. Well, that seems stupid. Okay, I'd need a lot of dried foliage to make wood scraps then. I should just try and... see if I can find some wood somewhere. There just seems to be a very large drop below me, and I have no idea how large. You're sweating. Yes, it is hot here. I keep icing you as much as I can. Water. And I guess glow plant fruit can cool you down too, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna actually help with our dirtiness. Doesn't seem to. A small magazine for a gun. that I do not have, but I will take it. That should also cool us down quite a bit. Oh, and now we've glitched inside of it. That's great. Am I gonna drown here because I glitched inside of water? What the hell is happening to me? I guess that's what I get for ragdolling in a puddle. Jeez. I deserved it? Oh, okay. Is this just one of the old school spring mines or some other kind of... Okay, it's one of those. These stalactites just wait for you to walk under them. It's very annoying. Stone fruit. We're gonna have to eat that, I guess. Which makes us thirsty. Good thing we do have some water on us. Okay. I don't know why I bothered washing if I'm just gonna have to run through a puddle of oil again. Crazy take, but the life pods would be programmed to just maintain a set temperature that is comfortable. A wooden pickaxe, a leg pouch. I will gladly take that. Automated emergency defibrillator. You think I'm gonna make it? I wouldn't be so sure. I will grab defeat from the jaws of victory or something. Okay. Shower. Fine, we can leave the pitchfork and just take the pickaxe. I think we're just gonna have to eat this raw. You really have to eat it. Well, you could starve to death. That would be the options. There's a big thing of spent fuel over there, so this direction might be a better bet. Maybe. Shoot, where is it? Man, those things go off when you're quite a ways away. Mind wipe. I don't think it's worth swimming through the oil to try and get that. And my foliage bag is in really bad shape, which could be really unfortunate. I should probably move my more important things somewhere else in case it breaks. I guess I can fit just about everything in the leg pouch. Why can that hold so much? Okay, I should probably dig over. Look guys, I got a pickaxe. I can mine and craft now. thirsty. Actually, we still have some apple juice, right? We should just finish that off. Wound glue, procoagulant, mold, and morphine. If it wasn't for the mold, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Having clotting mixed with wound glue would actually be good. Oh, earthquake. So close to a good mix. Something about smearing mold into an open wound seems like a bad idea, though. Just can't quite put my finger on it. Antidepressants and water. Well, that's not terrible if you could take the right amount. I don't know how much antidepressant is an overdose. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to get over there easily. What is that? Coil. Good for frying anything conductive. Oh, so an electric trap of some kind. Lovely. I guess we'll go down this way. Don't go near that? Okay. I'm not conductive, am I? We'll end up like the guy from the last game. How are we doing? I guess we could probably do it another dose of those. Anything electric on you gets fried. Yeah, I do have a battery on me. That would probably explode. And depending on how it works, it could set off the ammunition too, which would be bad. We're hungry, but I can't do too much about that. Just have to munch on things as we find them on the way. See, I didn't hoard enough, did I, Mr. Complainer? Should have hoarded more food. Oh, apple juice you didn't like, huh? I didn't think food went bad, but maybe it does. Yep. Definitely wanted to rub my chest all over that cactus. I made it. Layer 5. What? Did you spawn me on top of something? Now go back up? What do you mean? What do you mean go back up? This place is bad? Well, you have to keep going down, right? Okay. I kind of gathered by the giant spider thing trying to eat me. Oh, and it's still coming, isn't it? Oh boy. You're complaining about being hot while this thing is trying to eat you? Are you kidding me? What the hell do I do about this? This is no time to be complaining. Ah, shoot. Oh, that's even worse. I see what you mean. You know, I don't see how you're supposed to survive this without a gun. Yep. I seem to be missing a few limbs. I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I don't know how I'm not dead. I definitely ought to be. Okay. That's enough of that. All right then. Well, that sucks. Only troubled. Yep. Had my leg eaten and my arm eaten, and I was only troubled. I think that equipment may be inaccurate. Well, that's the furthest I've made it. I don't really know how you're supposed to. You'd have to have a gun by the time you get there to have a chance to get past that. It doesn't help that it spawned me right on top of one, though, of the smaller ones. Yeah. Oof, that's, That's a challenge. Oh, you get lucky and only see one or two. I saw like 3 or 4 of the small ones and then the big ass one too. It also like spawned me in on something that hurt me too. I don't quite know what that was about. Yeah, that was the game is definitely out to get you. Yeah. And it also doesn't like me for some reason.